What's up? This is Jamie from the Where We Wild YouTube channel, and today I'm going to show you 5 make-ahead breakfast recipes that you can take on your next camping trip. Let's get into it. Alright, first up we're making breakfast burritos. These are pretty simple to make. All you're going to need is tortillas, tater tots, eggs, milk, cheese, and then I'm using this sausage that I really like, but you can use whichever one you like. You could use bacon or you could use no meat at all. Heat some olive oil in a large skillet over medium-high heat and cook your sausage until they're golden brown. Then add some eggs, milk, and salt to a bowl and give it a good whisk. Cook the eggs over medium-high heat until they're nice and fluffy, and then add the eggs to a large bowl. Chop up your sausage and put it in the bowl with the eggs, and then take your cooked tater tots. I just baked mine according to the package instructions. Throw those in the bowl as well, along with some shredded cheddar cheese and a pinch of salt and pepper. And then you'll want to give this whole thing a really good mix. Scoop out some of that mix onto a tortilla, roll up your burrito, and then wrap it in aluminum foil. When all your burritos are wrapped up, place them in a Ziplock bag and throw them in the freezer. Keep these in the freezer until you're good to go. Throw them in your cooler, and then once you get to camp, you can reheat them in your cast iron or right on the fire, and that's it. You've got a delicious breakfast burrito. Up next, we have egg muffin cups. These are really easy to make and even easier to eat. Let me show you how to make them. Okay, so you're gonna need 5 large eggs, 1 cup of shredded cheddar, some crispy bacon that's then chopped into little bits, Italian seasoning, salt and pepper. Preheat your oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit, crack your eggs into a bowl, add some salt and pepper, and give it all a good whisk. Then add your bacon, cheese, and Italian seasoning and give that a good mix. Scoop the mixture into the muffin cups, but be careful not to fill these all the way because they rise a little when they bake. Bake these for about 10 to 15 minutes until they're set, then take them out of the oven and let them cool completely. When your egg muffins are completely cooled, individually wrap them in aluminum foil, put them in a Ziploc bag, and place them in the freezer. Then when it's time for breakfast at camp, reheat them over the fire, on the stove, or on the grill until warm, and enjoy. Next up is a breakfast casserole. This recipe is great because it feeds 12 people. I actually cut it in half because it's just the 2 of us. But here's what you're gonna need. Crusty bread, pork sausage with the casings removed, Italian seasoning, chopped yellow onion, chopped bell peppers, sliced mushrooms, chopped fresh spinach, minced garlic, milk, shredded cheddar cheese, and eggs. Another great thing about this recipe is if you have any vegetables that might go bad by the time you get home from camping, you can throw them in here. First, you'll want to grease an oven-safe pan. I'm using this aluminum one because it's easier to take to camp, and then you'll arrange your bread cubes at the bottom of the pan. If you're wondering how I made this crusty bread, I just cut up a loaf of bread into cubes, lined it on a baking sheet, and baked it at 300 for about 10 to 15 minutes until it got nice and crispy. Next, heat some olive oil over medium-high heat, then add your sausage and Italian seasoning, and break up the sausage as it begins to cook. Then you'll add in your garlic, onion, bell pepper, mushroom, and spinach and let that cook through. Once everything is kind of cooked down a little bit, you'll then remove it from the heat and spread it right on top of the bread in a nice even layer. In a large bowl, mix together your eggs, milk, cheese, and some salt and pepper. And then pour that mixture right on top of the sausage and vegetable mixture. After that, cover the casserole in aluminum foil and refrigerate for at least 30 minutes up to 24 hours. When the casserole is ready to bake, preheat your oven to 375 degrees and cook the casserole uncovered until a toothpick comes out clean. It's about 40 to 45 minutes. To cook your casserole like I did, you can wrap this whole thing up and take it right to camp. Or you can cut this into individual servings and wrap them in aluminum foil. Then use your stove, grill, or fire to reheat and you're good to go. Next up, we have overnight oats. This is the easiest recipe I'm going to show you. It requires no cooking and no reheating. There are tons of ways to make overnight oats, which is why I love them so much, but here I'm using oats, almond milk, Greek yogurt, peanut butter, and chia seeds. And I'm basically just stirring everything together as I add it to the container and then top with blueberries. Pop it in your cooler before you leave for your trip. It'll last a couple days and it is one of the easiest breakfasts that you're gonna have. And here's what they look like after they've sat in the fridge. You can top them with granola, you can add some honey, you can add more fruit. Like I said, they're really customizable and they're really delicious. And last but not least, for those who prefer a sweet and easy breakfast, we're making banana bread. And between you and I, banana bread is one of Richie's favorites. As soon as he smells this cooking, he's bound to wander in here. Let's see how long it takes. Okay, for your ingredients, you're going to need all-purpose flour, baking powder, baking soda, salt, white sugar, butter, ripe bananas, eggs, milk, and vanilla extract. You can also add in walnuts or chocolate chips if you like those. For ours, I'm going to add walnuts. Preheat your oven to 325 degrees and then whisk together your flour, baking powder, baking soda, and salt and set it aside. Next, use a mixer to beat together the sugar and butter until it's smooth. Then add in your bananas and mash them up with a fork, then mix everything together until combined. Add in the eggs one at a time and mix them well after each addition. Add in the vanilla and the milk and give it a good stir. Then add in your flour mixture and any optional ingredients like walnuts or chocolate chips and mix just until combined. Be careful not to overmix because it can cause the bread to bake unevenly or come out tough. Grease up a loaf pan, pour your batter in, and then tap it on the counter to release any air pockets. Let this bake until a toothpick comes out clean. For me, it was about an hour and 15 minutes. Once it's ready, let it rest on the counter for about 15 to 20 minutes.
Is that banana bread? That smells good, dude. Nice. Is this small?
I got you one.
Oh, me?
Yeah?
You put walnuts in it too?
Yeah.
Thanks.
So those are 5 make-ahead breakfast recipes that you can take on your next camping trip. Hope you like them as much as we do. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to drop a like, and if you're into this sort of thing, don't forget to hit subscribe. We put a new video out every single week. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time. Bye.
That's my line. And it's later.
Later.
Good job, babe.
Thanks.
If you want to see more videos just like this one, be sure to check out the rest of the Where We Wild YouTube channel, where we post a brand new video every week. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon so you get notified whenever we post a new adventure. Thanks for watching.
See ya.